To the rolling valuation. And this probably will reiterate some other comments. People are concerned about the value of their homes, and justifiably so. It represents their biggest asset. And this concern spills over into the assessment process. Most people view it with a combination of suspicion and dread. A visit to the dentist comes to mind. Do I have to go? Yes. Sit down, shut up, and take your medicine. Okay, drill away, get it over with, and then leave me alone. You're about to change the mechanics of an already fraught process. And I'm not here to comment good or bad on the merits of the plan. To be fair, I understand the idea of trying to align assessed and market values in as close to real time as possible. Seems fair to me. It may very well be good policy and best practices. But that said, execution is everything. It is not a best practice to engage in worse practices in order to implement good policy. Poor planning, coupled with an inconvenient deadline, should not be driving this. I spoke with some former council people who told me this idea wasn't on their radar screen during their tenure. I heard nothing about this from either council candidate during the election season, so it wasn't a campaign issue. This is a problem with one-party rule. You can play things close to the vest and then spring the idea and then cite a deadline. There are some problems with the execution. A neutral expert or consultant probably would have been a better choice for a presentation rather than an interested party who stood to gain something if the program was adopted. Circumventing the bidding process is not a best practice either. If this council is telling us there is only one valuation firm available, color me skeptical. We have 3 or 4 big industries that power this state: pharmaceuticals, finance, the legal industry, and the granddaddy of them all, real estate. And if it is truly the case that only one valuation firm is available, the situation is even worse. They've got us by the shorts, and the idea of saving money is a pipe dream. Also, don't forget that people won't be happy if they get whipsawed by yearly changes in value, and they're going to take it out on you. Let's not forget that we aren't obliged to do anything since we just finished an assessment. We should be at or around market value as we speak. It might be a better idea to engage in some planning for the future and study other towns that have adopted it and gone through several cycles before we rush in. And as a last note, by the way, I'm relieved to find out, according to the resolution, that appraisal systems has to disclose their business activities in Iran. Always good to know.